Hey guys, I'm really close to hitting 9,000 subscribers and I really want to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe as it would help me out a lot on reaching this goal. So thanks for subscribing and enjoy the video. Welcome back to another brand new video, and today I'm here to tell you guys the tale of the legendary Yatagarasu. It all started with a demon-slaying warrior who made its way through the most extreme dungeons, known as Cataclysm and the infamous Bloodbath. This demon slayer went by the name of Riot. There was nothing which could lessen his thirst for slaying demons. He was always prepared for the next big challenge, to prove his supremacy over all other demon slayers. Riot always managed to finish the job with little to no problem, but everything changed when it challenged the unchallenged one. Yes, I am talking about the Yatagarasu. It was a long and fierce battle between Riot and the legendary three-legged crow. Just when it looked like Riot was getting the upper hand, the unthinkable happened. In a breathtaking battle between Riot and the Yatagarasu, the bird managed to injure Riot in his hand. This was a huge handicap for Riot, mainly because of this and Riot slowly turning insane through all the stress and disbelief that he has that he, after all these years, finally met his match. In one final bout with the Yatagarasu, everything would have been decided. One person would be able to leave this horrible place. Only one person would be standing tall in the end. Riot, with all his determination and power, went all out against the bird. But with an injured hand, it was an already lost battle. Riot was laying on the ground, looking the Yatagarasu dead in the eyes, and the bird was also staring down at him. After a brief moment of silence, the Yatagarasu charged its final attack and launched it. It was a direct hit. There was a big flash, and after that everything went up in smoke and dust. It seemed as if Riot did not survive this blow. The smoke started to clear all of a sudden. Barely seeable in the clearing smoke, there was someone standing tall. It was Surf, Riot's rival. When the smoke fully cleared, there was someone else behind Surf. It was Riot lying on the ground. He survived the blast, but it took out a lot out of him. Riot and Surf looked each other in the eyes. Riot nodded as if he wanted to say, "Don't do it." But Surf was never going to walk away from an open challenge. After nodding a final time as if Riot wanted to say, "I can't stop you, so just do your best," Riot passed out and the brawl once again continued. But this time between Surf and the Yatagarasu. The ultimate battle went on for hours, and in the end it looked like if Surf was going to meet the same fate as his rival. But there was a difference between Surf and Riot. Surf got his strength from his emotions, and at this moment Surf was feeling pure rage and anger. So he charged his final attack and caused a big explosion. After the explosion, Surf was standing. Barely, but he was standing. The Yatagarasu was nowhere to be seen, and it looked like if the impossible had finally been done. Surf walked up to Riot, who was still unconscious, and smiled at him. But then he heard the cry of the beast again. The smiling expression on Surf's face slowly turned into a terrified one. Surf started shaking. He couldn't believe his eyes. Surf started screaming out of frustration and anger. He couldn't believe that he, just as Riot, finally met his match. And while screaming, he also passed out. Right at that moment, someone walked up to the two bodies laying on the ground. It was Trusta, and he looked ready to finally prove himself that he is indeed one of the best in the world. It was yet another long brawl between the Slayer and the Demon. You know how they say history doesn't repeat itself? Well, it was about to repeat itself for a third time now. Trusta came the closest out of all challengers on slaying this demon, especially thanks to the armor which his friend Sir Gaiesser borrowed him. But even with this armor, Trusta couldn't prevent a crash, when it was basically there for 95%. This time even the Yatagarasu looked seriously injured. Trusta realized that he could not win this battle, and if he continued, not only he, but also Riot, Surf, and everyone else who would dare to challenge this beast would meet the same fate as they have. Feeling like he was stranded on an empty island with nowhere to go, Trusta decided to hit the Yatagarasu with a special attack. He pulled out his Nerf gun, aimed it at the Yatagarasu and yelled, "Jablaskit!" as he pulled the trigger. It was a direct hit. The Yatagarasu screamed in pain. His cry was so loud that the entire place started to shake, and it looked like if the valley was about to collapse. Realizing this, Trusta quickly grabbed Riot and Surf and threw them on his ship and tried to fly out of the valley. But his ship couldn't handle the weight of 3 players on his back, and the ship started to slowly crash down. But at that moment, out of nowhere, something grabbed them. It was the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu grabbed them and flew them out of the valley. Trusta earned the respect of the Yatagarasu, and after all this time, the Yatagarasu was finally tamed. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Try to do something else today with telling a story with some kind of animation with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below and maybe I'll do something like this in the future again. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.